Mozart, Beethoven, Zappa. I'm Mike Rogers with the other side of the news, and of course you won't find offered at some of those snobby high-tone schools back east. In fact, they probably never even heard of Frank Zappa, whose music is the subject of a course that's being taught this summer at the University of North Texas.
People still have that public persona in their mind and that image with the, the mustache and the imperial beard and the long hair and the kind of radical, his whole attitude and everything. I think people just think, well, this guy was more of a public persona, not really a serious artist. But that's kind of one of the myths I try to debunk in this class.
Dr. Joe Klein teaches the class, yes, for 6 years now.
Some people like the guitar playing. Some people like the political aspect. Some people like the kind of profanity and obscenity aspect of his music. A lot of times now the students are at the age where they know about Zappa through their parents, which make me feel kind of old.
But whatever their motivation, Klein and his students sit down for 2 hours, 4 times a week.
We analyze lyrics. We analyze the music. I'll draw the graphs on the board. We look at references to kind of cultural issues. Like this week we're going to be looking at politics and religion.
Yeah, none of that in any Zappa songs.
I usually start the class, and during the break I have music playing, so they get to hear a lot. And there's a pretty extensive listening list. They have to listen to 4 of his albums every week.
How's that for homework? I want you to listen to Shake Your Booty by Monday morning.
It's like doing archaeology, we're kind of discuss, well, what does that mean? What does that come from? What was that used for? Why did he quote that in his music?
Hey, down in Joe's garage.
If you ever get Moon Unit in for a guest lecture, would you let me know?
Oh, yeah, I'm really working on it. I've got one guest that we've called 3 years in a row, is bass player Arthur Barrow, and Arthur is actually a North Texas graduate.
How about that? An actual mother of invention right there in class. Although that may have to wait until after Klein students finish their term papers.
There are quite a wide range of topics, everything from censorship. One student is going to be doing a survey of the metaphorical use of vegetables in Zappa's work.
Don't ask. If Zappa himself were still around, what do you think he'd think of this?
He'd probably be amused. I think that anybody would take him that seriously. Although I don't know. I mean, he'd be in his 60s now, and he would probably feel like it's about time someone takes this stuff seriously.
And I'm Mike Rogers with the other side of the news on News Radio 1080 KRLD.
In the afternoon, and sometimes we